Lagos's Hot FM.
With me in the studio is the one, the only L.A.X.
Drum roll. We're outside.
Okay, it's great to see you. How are you doing?
I'm chilling.
Yeah, you're definitely chilling. You sound like you're chilling.
Yes, sir.
You came really early though.
Yes,
you know,
sir. We're always early. I came before you did tell them.
I used and that's good. That's definitely good. You know, it's good to see. But welcome to Hot FM. It's great to have you. You've been here before, I believe.
Yes, well, this is my family.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get into business, L.A.X. Like, you have been around for over 14 years or more.
I don't know.
Pretty much more than a decade.
So?
What do you mean don't know?
I'm Gen Z. Some people don't know this thing you're telling them.
You pretty much were active from what year?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Tell me now.
I think 2012, 11.
Okay, I think so.
You're annoying. Don't do this. But my point is, that we have people who don't even make it for 14 months. It's like, you know, and they're out. So you've been around for more than a decade. That is a fact. So what is something that you've sort of, I'm going to say unlearned, maybe about fame, masculinity, anything in, you know, this couple of years?
I just think like, first of all, fame is very fickle.
Okay.
You can come and go. So I think you just have to keep your personality and keep who you are, so that stands the test of time.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm just my person. Like, regardless of the fame or no fame, I'm the same person every time you meet me. Only if on a bad day, but on the best times of my life, I keep it the same. So you get the same L.A.X. every time you meet him.
Okay, and you also come off as someone that is quite intentional, or you like have a plan.
Yes.
So I mean, we can see that just tracing back. You've been, you know, into business. You know, pursuing your academic pursuit.
Yeah.
You've been a musician. How has all of these things that you have learned over time, has it sort of helped you with the way you move in the industry or move as an artist?
Yes. For me, like, first of all, education has been like a key part of my life, and that's not even from my parents. Like, it hasn't been you have to go to school type of thing. It's like, it's what I really wanted to do, because for me, like, I love learning. So I even try as much as possible to learn new things. Like, I learned how to be a DJ from like end of last year till now.
Oh, great.
Yes,
okay, I think I saw so. I couldn't make it because it was fresh out of. Okay, I don't want to say it on air, but I couldn't make it. But anyways, I did see a couple. Yeah, you were saying. Go ahead.
So I love to learn academics, non-academic learning. I'm always there. So for me, it has just been easy, and shuffling everything, God has really helped me in doing that. Sometimes I have down times, but most times it has been good times. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sort of curious. You know, there's L.A.X, the artist. You know, when the cameras are on. So if we get to strip that away, you know, who is L.A.X when nobody's watching? You know, when the cameras are not on you,
Yeah,
who
I
is
think,
L.A.X?
I'm very goofy, very playful with my people.
Okay.
And I love FIFA a lot. But I haven't played in a while, because last time I played, they beat me. And they took my money. Shout out to Rage.
How long ago?
It has been a while, maybe like 4 months.
So that,
because I don't like to lose, so now I'm about to learn very well so that I can beat him back. But
you win some, you lose some. Okay.
True, you do. But so I'm just very chilled, very cool with my people. Like to actually be around the people that I'm comfortable with, and that's why you don't really see me with a lot of people. Only my people. So I'm just like a normal, regular guy, to be honest.
When, you know, you're not being, you know, L.A.X.
I don't even see it as being L.A.X and not being L.A.X. I'm just the same person every time.
Okay, so let's talk about your brand new album. You know, we've been seeing people talk about it, the buzz. The lineup is quite interesting. You know, people you collaborated with. That album, Nobody Like Zaza.
Yeah.
What does it mean to you? What does it mean to L.A.X?
So it means blood and sweat and hard work. Because working on this album, I've been working on it for like 2 years. Immediately I finished my last album, I started working on the album, and I wanted to work on it because I was on tour right after my last album. So I was recording the album based on real-time experience, which I haven't done in a while. So like if I'm in a country, like one of the songs on the album 35th Floor, I was
I saw
actually
that.
on not 35th but maybe 25th or 26th
Okay.
floor while I was recording it. Another song on the album, I just fought with one of my best friend and I went to the studio to record.
Sure.
So it was something that I really wanted people to experience me real time. So that about the album, and again is just from a place of love, because for the last 2 years I've been in a very great place with my family, friends, loved ones, and I just wanted to express that in my album.
Amazing. And you also worked with quite a number of interesting people.
Yeah.
So was it like a real-time recording, or you had to like they had to send it to you?
Some real-time recording with the song with Joe Boy was real-time. Iomav and Taves real-time.
Okay.
Young John almost real-time, because when he did the chorus I was with him, but I left and went to record my own parts.
Okay.
Who else? Fireboy and Fuse real-time.
Real-time. So which of all these artists sort of surprised you the most, probably in the studio?
Fireboy.
Why was
Fireboy,
that?
because me and him we text on Instagram, talk once in a while, but meeting him is a different person from who I thought he would be.
Okay.
So he's very playful, very like he loves to joke a lot.
That's interesting because he gives that introvert vibe from the outside.
So he gives my type of person, in the sense that outside we might look very quiet, but once you are cool with us, then you know the real person. So it was very fun in being, I'll say Fireboy actually.
Okay. So was there anybody that was supposed to make the cut but didn't make it for whatever reason that was?
Okay, there was an artist in South America that sent his verse last week. And in my head I was laughing
After the album.
but maybe they are in a different time zone. But the verse was cool, so I might still release the song. Is 35th Floor.
Oh,
So
he was
I might just
okay.
release it as a remix, but he sent his verse late. Who else? I didn't really record with a lot of people, but I'm sure there's a song with Gabsy as well that didn't get the cut.
Okay.
But the song is amazing too. Would come out by the grace of God. So
How do you get to determine what songs to put out and what not to put out?
my team, but they are stubborn too. They don't they don't like to hear word. But I'll say my team, me too, we always just take ourselves out of the situation
Yeah.
and ask ourselves, like, if we are consuming this music, which one will we put first? Which one will make the album? And that's like a very good way to look at it. So I think that's how we picked songs.
Okay, so we're going to talk more. We've been talking about this album, Nobody Like Zaza. But let's go listen to one or two of the songs, and then we'll come back and have more of this conversation. So do I play Dr. Love, do I play Let Me Know, or do I play Hallelujah?
You have to pick, because I love every song.
Okay, so I'm just going to pick Dr. Love.
Okay, let's go.
Still on the album, L.A.X.
Yes.
This has been out for how long?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. What would you say the reception has been like?
Amazing. The first day was crazy for me, because I didn't no expectation. I just wanted to really just drop the project, because I've been holding it for a while. It was supposed to drop like end of last year. We moved it to this year, so it was amazing, man. Everybody loves it, and it's genuine. You know when it's genuine, and you know when it's not. You know when it's genuine, when people are saying the name of the song, the lyrics, and they're saying why they like it. So it was good to know.
But in terms of like the creation process, did you work with like several producers? Was there like one major
this
producer?
is actually the first time I worked with that much producers on a project.
How many are we talking about?
I can't even count it.
How many songs are in the album?
13. So I'll say maybe like 9 producers.
That's a lot.
Yeah, because most of my album, I always just pick one producer and maybe another, and we work on everything together. But this one, I really wanted to be very diverse with the sound, and I also wanted to tap into other people's sound. So like Magic Sticks song, that's like the first time me being on a Magic Sticks production.
Okay.
Clemsy, that's my in-house producer. So we did that, some songs together. Omzi as well. So this I finished the album. I thought I finished. Then I met Umzi, and we did 3 songs in one day. And the 3 songs are on the project.
was that your first time working with
Yes,
him?
my first time working with him, and that wasn't my first time, but that was my first time physically working with him.
Okay.
Because we did something on Baloran King's project, but this was the first time I was meeting
On
him.
your personal project.
Yeah, personal.
What was it
project.
about him that made it so great that you had to put 3 songs in the
So
album?
for me, I'm very picky with beats because I don't want to sound the same on any song. So it's the first beat he played, I recorded, it was going.
Was it banger?
Second beat he played, I recorded, it's going.
Okay.
Third one he played, so I was like, you know what? I can't even do the 4th song because your money is too much. Let me stop on this one. So it was amazing working with Omzi. A lot of producers there. I met someone that was in school as well. Person that did the song with me and Bad Boy OML, FJ Sound.
Okay.
And my brother introduced me to him, still in maybe his 2nd year. So every day he's still always messaging me that, bro, thank you for the opportunity,
yeah.
because it's like he's still in school, and I made sure I used that song. I like the song, but I wanted to give him that opportunity too. So who else? Clemzy, like I said before, a lot of people, producers on the album.
Okay, amazing. So it's been out. Are we going to have like videos? What songs?
Yeah, so for now, I've actually shot almost all the videos. So if you go to YouTube now, you see maybe like 9 songs. Any song
Like
that
videos?
yes, like videos, like visuals.
Yeah. Okay.
For the album, because I wanted people to watch while you are watching on YouTube.
Yeah.
You are watching something rather than just maybe looking at my face and my picture.
Well, how does that work, Joey? So you put out an album and then 9 videos. Does that not mess with our head? Like, which one are we going to focus on?
That's if I was releasing it every week.
Okay.
But now I gave you at once, so you're watching it on YouTube and you're watching it as you're listening.
Okay.
So it's giving like a visual representation of each
what?
song.
Yeah. Okay, great. But now I'm going to ask you, we listen, we get what we want to get from the album. What do you want people to get? What's like the takeaway when they listen to Nobody Like Zaza? What do you want people to get out of it?
I feel I want them to get out what they want to get out from it.
Your answers.
but for me, I had to put that at first
Okay.
so that I don't confuse the viewers. Do you understand? So they
Okay.
can give me good feedback. You get? Do you understand?
I'm not understanding at all.
But for me, I would want people to listen and just know that I put in so much work in it first, and again listen, because I want my music to stand the test of time. So if you listen to my music, there's a lot of beautiful instrumentations that when you hear in like the next 20 years, it still sounds fresh. If you listen to Ginger tomorrow, it still sounds fresh. If you listen to Caro, I'm saying that because those are my biggest songs.
Yeah.
But other of my songs that are not as big as them, if you listen to them, they still sound fresh. And that's what I always want people to take out from my music.
From it. Okay, so let's move away just a little bit. I don't think you've been in so many very controversies, but what's like the weirdest or dumbest allegation you've heard about yourself since you began your career?
Dumbest.
Or weird anything
That
you heard about
that I paid Whiskey to sign me.
Oh yeah. Why do you think people said that?
I don't know. People just think what they think, and Nigerians just like to blow up things that are not the truth.
Okay. So speaking of Wiz, of course I was going to get there. There was a time, the internet went wild that you guys fell off. I mean, recently there was a video of you guys hanging out.
Yeah.
He was, greeting your mom, and that felt like really cool and special. So my question is, was that a bond that was repaired, or were you guys always solid behind the scenes?
Yeah, we're like brothers, man. It's like my big brother. Like, we can't even fight.
But you fought at some point.
No, we didn't. and the truth about it is, it's almost like we're almost the same person.
Okay.
So we're down to earth and we are cool people. Like, we actually don't like stress. So every conversation that we've had has been conversation of what's the way out. Like, okay, what are we doing now? What are we going to do? So we've not had any. I don't think we've had any fight. We have actually not had any fights.
You didn't fall out at some point.
The only time that we had, which is not an issue, was when I really wanted to do my thing. And we had the conversation about it. Like, okay, I want to start my label. This has been my dream. And the first thing he said was, once you announce this P, everyone is going to say, we are fighting.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. So we actually even tried to play it in a way that it wouldn't look like, because my first 3 songs after I left the label, the videos had Starboy and my label imprint on the videos, but people still don't want to know.
But you guys never really came out to say we're cool.
We don't need to now, because once we start coming out and say we're cool, then it means that we had an issue.
No, not necessarily. It's just like stop talking about it.
Because after that, he will still tweet about my songs. He will still post my music. So what else you wanted to do?
Anyways, so you guys are good. Clearly, we can
yes,
see
so
that.
I don't fight too. Anybody that comes and tell you I'm fighting with them, they are fighting with themselves. Trust me, I don't fight. Like, there's no need. I can live your life, but I'm not fighting. If I see you, I'll still greet you.
But you've had people that had stepped on your toes in the industry.
No, nobody now. No need now.
But has there been anybody that you're not cool with anymore?
In the industry?
Yeah.
Or in life in general?
In the industry.
No.
You're cool with everybody.
Everybody.
That you were cool with from the beginning.
Yes, sir.
How is that possible?
Because there's no... Okay, why do we have to fight?
No,
we have to be deep friends for us to fight. There's nobody that is my deep friend in the industry.
Oh.
I'm just cool with everybody. We see, we greet, we keep it moving.
Why is that though? Why do you think that it's hard to have like close friendships in the industry?
Okay, maybe it's me. I'm scared with friendship, first of all. So
from the industry or out of the industry?
Out of the industry.
Okay.
So I just move with that belief. Like, I don't need to be too cool with you. Like, we can just be friends, but nothing too deep. If I need to talk about something that is disturbing me, I'll talk to God. And we'll have the conversation.
Right. So I'm going to touch on something real quick. So someone had posted something that could have damaged your reputation, and then you went the legal route. I mean, people have said things over time about people, but what was it about that situation that you felt, I have to take the legal route, with this?
So for me, I don't really like talking too much, even online. Like, the only thing I come to do is push my music, connect to my fans. So on the day that this happened, I really didn't want to speak about it. But it now became something like people started believing, and it was like, I have to, do something. So I called my lawyer, and we just did what we had to do.
Okay. So, but did that situation sort of like make you feel some type of way personally?
No, not really. Like, if it's the truth, then it would, but it wasn't. So I just had to, clear the air and make people know that that's not what it is.
Did she pay the 500? How much
I'm
was it
too
again?
nice. I'm too nice.
How much was it again? 500?
500 million.
A million. Did she pay?
Can she pay? And another thing is not even a she.
It wasn't a she. It was what? A he?
Yes, sir.
No, but it was a she that tweeted.
So that's what people don't always look at. So if you go to that person's page now, all the person's tweet is trolling, first of all. 2, the person has a picture there that is not his picture.
Oh.
So nobody goes there nobody validates anything in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Everybody just runs with whatever it is. So the person is not even in Lagos. We found out the person's IP was in Kaduna or something. So it was a crazy, like, it opened my eyes to even now, like, if I see when people are bashing people or talking about people, I don't really talk about it, because I feel like nobody knows the true story. And social media is so fickle that everybody just runs with the bad news.
Yeah. So the person didn't do any, like, pay for anything. The person just went scot-free.
I let the person go, because I don't want to hold that. I don't hold things too much at heart.
Not even 5 days in prison. But I think you definitely passed the message, with that one. So let's leave all the serious talk. So we're going to get real quick. So it's like a fast-paced segment. So do you promise to be honest?
I'm honest too, very honest.
But the point is, honest, you don't get to answer my questions. you like find a way.
No,
to
okay. Answering.
So first off, I think the one, I know you're in a serious relationship, but
yes,
the one
very serious relationship.
Hey, husband material. Woo! But also, I mean, you've been around. Something we see a lot is baby mamas, baby mama drama.
Yeah.
That's not something that has been associated with you. Was that like an intentional thing?
Yes,
You know, some
very
people are like, I'm
intentional.
never going to have a baby mama.
Very
or
intentional.
you never
Very,
want to get
very,
that.
very intentional. Because I want to come from a family where it's united.
Okay.
And a family that there's mother, father, children. I hope and I pray to God, because you can see, I'm not bashing people that are baby mamas or people that are baby daddies, but sometimes it's not their fault. But for me, I'm intentional about it. I really want, in my head, since I was young, there are a lot of things I picture, and I'm grateful that some things are happening. But I'm the type of person that I want to have dinner with my family. We have like maybe Wednesday date night with like I'm very intentional about those
You're
things.
family oriented.
Yeah, family oriented. So I don't want to be mama.
I know that there was this thing that trended where you had spoken about how you had, I don't know if it was like you begged her, but this girlfriend cheated on you.
Yes.
And then you still begged the person to come back. Did she come back though?
She came back now, but then I left.
Was that the plan?
Yes, so that was the plan.
Oh, so you wanted to be the one to break her
Yes,
heart.
so I have to. We can't do that now.
But did that make you feel better? Like when that happened, did that make you feel better?
At the time,
How long ago are we talking about?
a long time, maybe like, that was my first ever girlfriend actually. So 2010
Okay.
or 11.
Okay, so that brings my next question. So if your ex, not necessarily this particular ex,
Yeah.
but any ex writes your Wikipedia intro, what would they say? How would they start it? L.A.X is...
Ha!
Let's know if
Ha,
he's
ha.
just now that he
Hey.
changed.
I bet.
So-
are they reason some ex? I get it.
What would be that intro?
No, but I think my first, I've not had a lot of girlfriends actually.
The ones that you've had.
All together, maybe 4. I
Okay,
think like
fair.
2
Okay.
would say very nice, sweet things.
So
about
let's have
me.
the intro.
They
what
will
would
say this is the sweetest guy that you can ever be with. That will
And-
be their intro.
And the other one?
The other ones, they will change up for me. I feel all of them will say I'm the sweetest guy, but maybe one will say I'm too nice to a fault. Then the other one will say I'm a heartbreaker.
Yeah.
That will be our first line. Like I
Yeah.
scattered her heart.
What
And
happened?
I apologize.
What did you
I
do?
apologize. I was young, and I haven't healed from.
Was it like
my
a Playboy
my first
era or-
relation- Yes.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't heal from like my first relationship, so I took everything to the next.
To the next relationship. Okay, fair enough. So another question: why you and Bona? Why don't you guys have a song?
Bona actually, funny story. Bona was there the day Wizzy signed me,
Okay.
so we have like this bond. Every time we see, like, he knows, like he saw me before Caro dropped,
Okay.
so we'll have a song soon.
No. Why? Why has it? Because I know you have with Davido. Obviously, you
Yeah.
have it with. Why? Like it's been more than 10 years. Why have we
It's
not
just
seen-
time and chance. Once those two come together, then you'll get a song. Just pray for me too now.
Why would I?
Pray for me.
but do you see a collaboration happening with both of you soon?
I don't know about soon, but it's something I would love to
I think it would be a banger though, because I just thought about it because I know you have songs with like every other person, but
Yeah.
I can't place a you and Burner collaboration. So you
Soon,
should think
soon.
about it. Have you ever thought about it?
once.
Or just once?
Yes.
Do you guys
I
do you
had a
have
song-
issues with Burner?
No. I had a song that I really wanted him on, but the song I just left. I've left that song for Bona. So that song is there. Once I meet him, that's the first song I'll play.
Okay.
Once I see him.
We'll say you said so. What's a red flag in the industry that nobody ever warns you about?
I don't know if you say red flag, but every artist likes your song and they've heard your song or they've heard your last drop, and I'm
Okay.
sure they haven't.
They're lying. Okay. So if I Googled you right now, what is the one headline I would never see? Like that headline you would never see it about L.A.X.
Damn transgender.
Aside that. I don't think we have any trans artists.
I like guys.
Aside all of that.
What did you see? I don't know.
There's got to be something that you know that is just something you would never be associated with.
Okay, that I beat a woman.
Nice. Nice. We love it. Okay, my next question. Let's say your phone gets hacked today and there's a scandal folder. What are you finding in it?
Hey.
How messy does it get? Like to the point where your boys are like, Jesus. The group chats be on fire.
Make I just go delete
What are we going to see? How messy does it get?
Can I give you a percentage?
No, that's not enough.
How messy?
And what's inside?
Things are inside.
Like what?
No, but I don't think you really see much.
But what are we? The little, yeah.
Who you see? You don't really see much. I don't really gossip.
Not necessarily gossip. It just could be anything. Fetish, lifestyle, just anything.
Maybe bank accounts.
No, that's not a scandal. No.
No, you don't know how much can be there now. If they post it, it's trouble.
Nah, I don't think.
No,
think.
But I'm very prim and proper. Nothing really.
So if your phone gets hacked today, you're safe.
I'm very, very safe.
Yeah, sure.
Anything that can cause problem, I've deleted it.
What did you delete?
I don't know.
That's what I want to know. What did you delete?
No, it has been deleted.
All right, so I'm gonna studio or stage. Which one? If you're gonna pick one.
Studio.
Studio.
That's a very hard question.
Yeah.
So studio like thin line. I just had to add that.
Okay.
Because studio is like where I'm very vulnerable. But stage, I really like stage. But I'll say studio because I like to be vulnerable.
Okay. Speaking of vulnerability, though, before my next question, that's something that I've noticed about you. There's some certain things you share that we don't find other people sharing.
Yeah.
Why is that? Why are you so open, to the world?
Yeah, so that I don't have anything to hide. Like you already know as much as you need to know, even before meeting me, and it's just easy for everybody. So it's not like you feel like I'm this person, then you meet me and I'm this other person. So I just like to be,
an
plain.
open book.
Yeah.
Okay, so big features or solo hits?
Solo hits.
Why?
I beg. Make I chop my money.
Are you more of like an early morning person or late nights? Generally,
Depends on the month. Some months.
On the month?
Yeah, like if I'm fasting, I sleep early, and I love when I'm fasting because I wake up early, I sleep early. But on like a random every other day, I always sleep late, and I don't like waking up late. But I always still end up waking up late.
If you had to pick the low-key life or like the superstar life, which one would you pick?
Both.
So that's the superstar life.
Both.
Next, give up music for love or give up love for music, hypothetically.
What kind of question is this?
You just have to pick one.
I don't have to pick one.
You have to pick one. Give up music for love or give up love for music. You have the both.
Which kind of question is this now?
Answer the question. Nope.
I think I'll give up music for love. Let me tell you why. Because I feel like love would last a lifetime. Music can still end anytime. But I need love. When I'm 70, it's love I'll need now. You don't think so? I can't just be singing for my partner and my children. Yeah, everybody, come outside. Okay, now I'm singing track one.
So that's how much of a lover boy you are.
It's not about lover boy. Don't put it like that.
So it's about
just
what?
Family and love and discipline. Like there are a lot of things involved in that love that you called. It's not just lover boy.
Yeah. Okay, so love over music. Okay. So for you, would you rather have fans that, fans are like stans, they just love you for everything, like Wizkid FC? I think if he probably even, God forbid, murders somebody, they will still support him, if you get what I'm saying. So would you rather have that or, critics that sort of push you to be better?
Fans that would die for me.
Fans that would die for you. Why? Over critics that will push you to be
Critics,
better?
my team can do that.
That would support both the good and the bad.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. I mean, I like the honesty. Definitely. That's what the likes of Nicki Minaj.
Yes, sir. That's what I need. Like this.
Okay. So do you have do they have a name? Do you have like a fan base name?
Yeah, Zaza Nation.
Zaza Nation. Okay. So I hope they can hear you.
Yes, sir. They are doing well, but we need them to do better.
Okay. So my last question, because I have to let you go. When it's all said and done, beyond the hits, beyond the fame, beyond the fashion, what do you want your legacy to be?
A big philanthropist. Help people, do things that will change people's life. I have a foundation that helps children.
What's it called?
Razaki Foundation.
Okay.
So I think when you're born and when you're moving out of secondary school, those are like the formative years of your life. Like I know how my mom, my dad impacted all the decisions I made to be who I am today. Mm-hmm. So I just want to help, motherless babies, just children that need this help.
Yeah.
And that's like my big thing, my biggest thing. So that's, aside from music, that's what I want my legacy to be.
Philanthropism. We love it. We love it. We love it. Thank you so much, L.A.X, for coming through, for pulling up.
Yes.
And keeping it
And for coming early.
Yeah, he came really early. In fact, we wasted his time. And she was like, even these upcoming artists, they come late, but he came so early. Like she was really hyping you. That was really nice. That was nice. Keep it up, and thank you for keeping it. I'm not gonna say 100. Keeping it a 70.
No. I didn't lie to you.
But there are some things you didn't say.
There's nothing you asked me.
Like what will find your scandal, folder.
That one.
So that's not 100. But you try.
85.
Try. And guys, keep streaming Nobody Like Zaza. Stream as much as you can. Show him all the support. And go check out the videos as well. He says 9 videos are out, right?
Yes, please.
Okay.
9 videos out. Nobody Like Zaza is out. This is the best album out this year. Even if the ones that have dropped and the one that has not dropped, this is still the best album this year. Track 1 to 13, amazing songs, amazing singles. So make sure you listen. Okay. Thank you so much for coming, and we'll see you again, probably when the next project drops. Hot 93.3 FM. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Lagos's Hot FM.